Welcome, 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 everyone. I am welcoming you all to the room. Those of you all who are going to pop on, welcome. For you all over on LinkedIn, this is my first LinkedIn live stream. So I am super excited. I am going to be using StreamYard as the platform. They are an amazing platform that is designed to do just what we're doing right now, which is to go live on multiple platforms at one time. So I am super excited to be with you all today. For those of you all who don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Rashida Hatchett. I am the founder of Rashida Hatchett Media, a coaching and consulting firm that is steeped in my personal love for all things nurse wellness. That is how my vision was started. And I am working with organizations and individuals who are ready to up level their resilience in one way or another. So the organizations that I work with, they are ready to create a culture of resilience and to move forward in creating some real change in their organization so that people are able to bounce back from the adversity that happens on a day to day. Right now, we're dealing with COVID and the multiple variants and all of the things that have come with that. But in regular everyday life, there are so many things that we face, and we need to find ways and tips and strategies to move forward. So, that is the work that I do with organizations, and with individuals. I provide leadership coaching for women who are on the rise, ready to expand. They are ready to take their lives and their careers to the next level. They are already unicorns in their own right. They are successful, they are moving, but there are certain areas of their life where they might be a little bit stuck. And so I work with those women to help them move forward into their next, because it is time for us to take our rightful place at the table, for us to share our voice, for us to find the vision that we have created for our life, and to decide where we're going to move and walk in our purpose. So, thank you all for being here. I would love for you all to send me a little note to let me know you're here. Drop in the chat that you are here. Today, we are going to be talking about the 4 keys to making resilience manageable. So we hear the word resilience so often now, and it's become somewhat of a cliche word for some people. Some people are like, I'm tired of being resilient. I am tired of what it looks like to be strong. I am ready for rest. And we're going to talk about really what taking resilience and meshing it into every part of your life looks like, and how you can manage that without feeling overwhelmed by the idea that you have to be all things to all people all at one time, right? So, prioritizing our wellness as well as understanding how we move forward when bad things happen, right? So, again, I am Rashida with Rashida Hatchett Media. I'm a resilience coach and strategist. I work with individuals and organizations who are ready to take back their life and thrive. So I am excited to be here with you all. Let's dive right in. So, strategy number one, none of these things that we're going to talk about are things that you're going to say, I've never heard that. But they are things that you're going to be able to take and make practical action today. These aren't things you're going to be waiting to take action on, but today you're going to, can't really control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to those things. We can control the way that they come in and the way that we then react as they're going out, right? So, number one thing you can do is decide whether or not what's come to you is relevant, right? Is this relevant? Is there any relevance to me? Or is this something that's just come to distract me? That's the first thing that we get to decide with adversity is this thing something that is truly relevant to me? I need to do something with it. There's something that I'm supposed to learn from it. There's something that I'm supposed to take and teach someone else from it. Or is this a distraction? Is it something that just came my way and it's meant to distract me from what my real purpose is and from where I'm really going? Right. So oftentimes things come our way and we get riled up in them, and they truly were not meant to be something that was for us to deal with. They were there as a true distraction. They were there to distract us from what our purpose actually is and from what we're really supposed to be doing. So that's the first one, deciding whether or not it's relevant. Do I need to do something about this? Is this something that I have any control over? Or is it here just to simply distract me from what the goal is, to distract me from where my purpose lies? Okay. Next one, the reason. What's the reason this is happening? Excuse me. Sorry. I skipped one. Response. All right. So what's my response? How am I responding to the adversity that happens? We can't control what happens. We can control what we do. We can control how we respond. We can control the way that we show up. We can control the way that we regurgitate that information. Right? One of the most powerful things that we do with information is we play telephone. We take that information and we pass it along, and we can control the way that we pass it so that when the next person receives it, it's received in a different way. Maybe the way we received it was in some way that was really negative and that was really harmful for us. Like it took us into a darker place that we wanted to be, made us upset, made us frustrated. But we can change the way that we send that information on, right? So really looking at what's my response? How am I showing up for the people around me? How am I showing up for myself? And how am I responding to this thing in a way that respects my personal values and what I feel like is important? All right, number 3. Are you all ready for number 3? Number 3 is the reason. So finding meaning is one of those things in life that humans have to do. We have to find meaning in the things that happen. We have to find meaning in the way that things happen. And why did this happen? What's the meaning? What's the reason? It's no different with adversity that comes our way through work or our home lives. It's the same. We're looking for the meaning. Otherwise, we've just gone through a bad thing for no reason. And as humans, we don't like that. We hate going through bad things for no reason. We want to find out what is the reason. What's the root cause? Why did this happen? So when we take adversity, we want to look at it in that way. What's the root cause? Why did this happen? Is there a systems breakdown that occurred that I can fix or manage? Okay. Was there a personnel breakdown that occurred that I can fix or manage? In your personal life, was there a relationship where there was a breakdown that I can fix or manage? So what's the reason? What's behind this? What lesson am I learning? What am I supposed to do with this bad thing that happened? Am I supposed to help someone else? Am I supposed to create a solution to some problem because now I've gone through this and I came out on the other side? So what's the reason? And then finally, what's our responsibility? You're always first responsible to yourself, right? What am I responsible to me for? Well, certainly you're responsible for your wellness. You're responsible for protecting your peace if that's what's needed. When the bad thing happens, you're responsible for taking a step back to say, hey, I need to check my own emotions here. I need to check my own desires in this situation. What do I desire to happen? What outcome am I looking for? And then from there, you get to say, okay, now what's my responsibility to the people around me? What's my responsibility to my team? I've got a team of people that I'm working with. This bad thing happened. We lost this client. What's my responsibility to those team members so that we can move forward? We're short-staffed. That's resonating around the world, but particularly in the US, we're short-staffed everywhere. What's my responsibility to my team when they don't have enough people to help them work? When we don't have enough people to fulfill our orders? When we don't have enough people to create the product that we said we could create? What's my responsibility to those people around me? And then what's my responsibility to the client or the customer? What's my responsibility to the organization? So when we begin to look at responsibility, we start with us. We start with having the responsibility to be well, even in the midst of this challenge. To take what we know about ourselves, what we know about the way that we work, what we know about the way that we deal with challenges, and to assure that we are staying in a place of wellness. I'm doing okay. I've checked in with myself. I'm regulating my emotions well. I'm not allowing this thing to seep into every single part of my life. So that's the first part. What am I responsible for to me? And then to my team or my family, depending on what that adversity is. So you can take these 4 steps and you can use them right now. That is the beauty of my 4 signature steps toward resilience, is that you can take them and use them today. There's nothing that says, oh, I need to read another book. I need to do something different. These are things that you can implement right now in your life to set you up for success, to help you move forward rather than allowing adversity to take its toll and to create more burnout and to create more overwhelm. You can use these 4 steps to help you move forward so that you are reducing your own burnout. And you're not getting so overwhelmed when bad things happen because you have got the secret formula to being able to prioritize adversity. And you do that by first deciding what's the relevance, then choosing your response, looking for the reason as to why this thing is happening, and then truly understanding your responsibility in moving forward. You all, this is the time for you to take everything that has been going on in your life, prioritize it, use these 4 steps to make resilience manageable. This is the time. Don't wait. Use them right now. If you are looking to take your career, to take your personal life, to take your whole life leadership, I call it, to the next level, I invite you to click on the link bit.ly/audacity to thrive and come chat with me. Let's talk about how we take you from where you're at right now. You're successful, you're moving, you're living what looks like the dream on the outside. But you've got some things that you want to accomplish. You've got more of your purpose that you want to walk in. And you have been looking for, how do I do that? How do I up level my confidence? How do I find my unique voice in the world? How do I create the vision for my life that I have been looking for? I've wanted to decide that I am ready to do this next thing, but I have been stuck. I'm a woman on the rise, and yet I still feel like there's something missing. I invite you to join me in Audacity to Thrive. We start the next round September 15th. Click on the link bit.ly/audacity to thrive. Chat with me. Let's talk about how we take you to your next level and get you ready for your next. It is absolutely the time. It's the season. Thank you for being with me this afternoon. I truly appreciate you all. I am Rashida with Rashida Hatchett Media. I am a registered nurse, resilience coach, and strategist, and I'm here to help you up level and expand into your next. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you all soon.